last weekend, and then throughout the week I kind of like went like day by day. I decided to try a different model where we upload one video a day to YouTube instead of like just dump uploading videos.
You're talking about like Saturdays for our B-views and
Well, yeah, like I used to just upload them as
right,
like any gaming
right,
videos. I just dump them on there like
right, right.
whenever we have them. Uh, Now I think I'm gonna try and stick to, if we're gonna upload a video, it'll only be one that day, and then we'll do the next one the
Okay,
next day.
okay.
That way, it gives each of the videos a little bit of time for traction.
Mhm. Right.
Also, we're live. I'm sorry.
Oh, geez. Thanks, John.
I know. It's okay. We
Real
don't have
nice.
anyone yet.
Real nice. What the hell?
I am, I am the owl.
All
Speaking of punk rock. All right, let's get that stream manager up.
right.
Do 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 do.
Yes, I know. I know. Psycho Juicebox is live. I'm watching it.
That's us. I'm so fucking sweaty. I look like shit on the thing. It's all right.
It's no big deal, bud.
A part of me
It's all
was,
right.
a part of
It's
me
summertime,
was,
man.
a part of me was just like, oh man, maybe I should like, maybe, maybe I should just keep the clothes I'm wearing right now. And I was wearing like one of those fucking otaku box T-shirts that I get.
Oh,
It's
God.
just like half naked girls on it. It's like,
Yeah,
nah.
yeah. No.
Sav was like,
No,
you
we
are
don't want
not
to
wearing
violate
that.
TOS.
Fuck TOS, man.
I'm sorry.
This is why Sino thinks we're punk rock.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, you should probably message Sino in the chat. We're about to
No.
start. Sorry
No,
guys, we're
no.
about to start. We're taking our
Cosito isn't
time.
a part of Psycho Juicebox, so.
No, he's not.
No, I said that's what he's not a part of Psycho Juicebox, so.
Holding fucking grudges. He's always maintained that.
I know.
He's I would say the most he is an affiliate.
Yes.
We
I
are
just hope Zach
starting.
H is doing okay.
I saw him the other day. Fuck, I forgot to message him. Shit.
What the heck? You never even told me.
I saw him on Friday and I waved at him but he was looking at the ground, so he didn't see me.
What were you driving?
Yeah, I drove right by him. It's like 10 feet away from the dude.
Oh, so he's still alive.
Yeah, he's walking
Oh,
around
that's
looking at
good.
his
That's
phone.
good. I'm glad to hear that he's still
I mean,
alive.
he's in college, so, he's going through shit. That's
I
how
mean,
college is.
we haven't heard anything from him for almost a year, so I mean, I'm glad to hear that he's alive.
Yeah.
All right, Johnny. Once you get done with that message, you got to throw that phone. You got to start.
But it's my stream manager. Oh, actually, wait. Well, fuck it.
All right. So we watched a couple movies tonight.
Oh yeah. Hi guys, this is B Views. Wait, can Amanda not hear us?
I don't know. I can.
Here, I'll
I have no idea.
do a quick
I
audio
can hear you
check.
fine.
Check. Sounds like we're all right.
I don't know.
We're all right in our stream manager. But who knows? It could be like a y'all's end thing.
Could be.
How? Is it bad on yours, Sino? Check, check. My audio is like nuts right now, though. All right, I can turn it up a little bit. Is that
Johnny, I have the.
hello? Well, that's louder.
I have the.
All right. I'll keep it here. It's in the red. It's peaking like fuck, but it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I just listened to you on stream, and I can hear you perfectly fine. I mean, I actually had to turn the volume down because it's so freaking loud. I was like, where is that coming from? I mean,
Okay.
that was as loud as the start of Freaky, dude.
Oh my god. That movie fucking deafened me.
Dude. Thank God we could turn it down. And then 5 minutes later, we could start the movie back up. Okay,
Oh,
so
fucking
before we
HBO
start
Max.
this,
Okay.
before we start this, I just want to say, HBO Max, you have to improve your app.
HBO Max.
I mean, what are you doing, dude? Seriously, company, what are you doing with your application?
I feel like the HBO Max app is kind of like Fallout 76 now, where it's just like every time they update it, it gets fucking worse, and I don't know what they can do to fix it at this point.
I mean, what are you doing, though? It is probably the worst user face in the history of mankind.
I everything about like the way it's laid out and everything, that's fine. It's just the way it
There's
functions.
no function. It doesn't function.
It doesn't work right.
It never has.
I think it is on like version 50, and they just keep making it worse. Like I remember it was a little weird the first time we tried it. Hey, famous guy. Bigfollows.com, guys. They're here. They're everywhere. All right. I think HBO Max is on like version 50, and it sucks.
It has to be. It has to be. And what
The
are
thing
they
gets
doing to
the
improve
thing gets
it?
fucking updated every other week, for God's sake.
It has to.
But no, we had Mike's crashed. Mine just froze.
Mine froze at least 3 times because I had to hit X probably 100 times to pause it.
Anytime you try to pause or play anything, it freezes.
You can't rewind it.
It's like a weird kind of nightmare app, as if they were trying to troll you, but it's a company that you pay for.
You pay $14.99 if you don't have HBO.
Yeah.
$14.99
for that shit ass app.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So fuck you, HBO. Get better.
So that was my start. I had to get that out. Please fix your app with your 100,000 updates a year.
So the reality is, if you want to watch a movie, just do Blu-ray. It's better.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but yes, it is.
Yeah, we support the whole Scarlett Johansson suing Disney for simul streaming that movie. Yeah, fuck them for that.
Damn right. Fuck these companies.
None of the other Marvel people will come out, but we will.
Yep.
2 schlubs on the internet.
Exactly. Who nobody watches.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
all right.
we have a good number of viewers right now.
Yep.
We're making affiliate numbers. Good.
Yep.
All right, so it's been 10 minutes. Sino's upset because he watches us.
Okay.
We know, Sino. We love you guys.
Yes.
We love the people who watch us.
We do appreciate it.
So, welcome to B Views, the worst produced show on the internet.
Yes.
Live from
Mike.
a tiny apartment. I'm John.
Yes.
Johnny Juicebox.
Yes. Mike Shake.
Mike Shake. Mike Shake 69. Go there.
Yep.
Go there on
Yes.
PlayStation. Everyone add him as a PlayStation friend. Do it.
No, don't do it.
Oh man, no one's gonna watch this on YouTube because they're gonna be like, "Oh, I spent 10 minutes bullshitting."
Yes. Yes. We remember we get like 10 seconds of video, so I mean, they're gonna see us and they're gonna be looking at you texting, and it's gonna be like, oh great. Is my audio okay? Is it okay?
Oh,
They're gonna be like, what the fuck is this?
You're welcome, headphones people.
But
There's some
you know
ASMR
what?
for you.
But you know what? It's live, man. This ain't produced.
I
This
know.
is live.
I like when we produce our videos.
I do too. I like our edited stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
fun.
very good.
I can't wait until I decide to edit one of these live ones.
I would like that.
Yeah.
I would like that.
Also,
we,
I think we just uploaded B-Views episode 30.
yes.
I think that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And
on Saturday, yesterday.
that's cool as shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's sad that we've only done 30 episodes. And
Hey,
it's
dude, we started in the middle before a fucking pandemic,
true.
and then we went to a movie, and then 2 days after that, we couldn't go anywhere.
We went to see The Invisible Man.
We did.
And then, literally
shit-
on, I think, it was literally like the day after
Thursday
or
or Friday.
2 days after,
Yeah,
where they were just like, no, everything's closed.
yeah.
That's when quarantine started. And then we're like, fuck.
It's like, well, we just started this. Well,
We had a few episodes already filmed.
we did.
Though, so it
I think
wasn't
we
that
had like 4 or 5.
Oh, don't we have an announcement about our special October Halloween extravaganza we always do?
Yes.
Because we're going to announce we want to announce what our Halloween schedule is going to be like. It is August.
Now, do you have, John? Do you have the schedule?
Kind of.
Okay.
Uh,
But not the schedule I meant, but I mean what we're kind of going to be doing.
Yes. Okay, so well, I have the videos that we're releasing and on as we go. There are 5 Saturdays in October, and we're going to release we're going to be releasing a new video every Saturday through October, and then on Halloween night probably we're going to do our Halloween special like we did last year, which is going to be each of us are going to pick 10 horror movies that are Halloween fun. Like
Right.
Halloween fun movies.
Right.
So
That we did last year. But
we did last
We didn't
year.
have any idea what we were doing, so
It never got recorded.
it's okay.
We don't know what exactly the holiday season schedule is. We're starting with October.
Yes, we're not going to touch Christmas. We're not touching that yet.
We'll see. Like we're
That's
not touching
way
it
too
right
far
now.
away.
But October we started talking about, and this October is Stephen King themed.
Yes.
It is, and in order of the months or of the weeks in the month, we're going to have Generation Wars for Pet Sematary, which is going to be Pet Sematary versus Pet Sematary 2. Or not Pet Sematary 2, fucking Pet Sematary 2019. Pet Sematary 2 is actually good. Spoilers. Then we have Maximum Overdrive.
I just want to say something. Fuck you for making me watch that again.
What, Maximum Overdrive?
No,
Or Pet Sematary.
Cemetery. Pet Cemetery of 2019.
You know what? This is not the time to talk about that movie.
I'm sorry. That shit.
The third
I'm sorry. I'm very passionate about that movie.
The third Saturday we have Generation Wars for The Shining.
Yep.
It's The Shining versus The Shining, Stephen King's The Shining.
Yes.
Then
So the miniseries on ABC.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hmm. Hmm.
Then we're going to have Doctor Sleep B views, and then we're going to have Generation Wars for It, which will probably be our longest ever episode. So we'll have fun with that shit. It'll definitely be the
So,
longest prep time for an episode we've ever had, because I think that miniseries is
so,
like 4 hours. The movies are like 4 hours long.
so our longest PSC was what, a good 2.5 hours with
Was
edited.
was it?
It has to be close to that.
I think it was an hour 45.
I don't remember, but I remember it was very, very long.
Yeah, it's long, but it's good. I think it has more views than a lot of the other ones, doesn't it?
I think so. But still, it's going to be it's going to be a fun Halloween
It's
season.
it's gonna be so cool.
Yep. So, what I think we'll do for that is I think we'll do some IRL instead of doing the Twitch stream. So
Yeah, we'll
we'll be
probably.
kind of
What I was thinking, I know you're gonna come over for a few things, so
right,
maybe off and on we can film a couple of them, you
right,
know, and then we'll have those ready already.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So you won't be seeing these two schlubs just sitting in front of a computer. We'll be
You'll see two
actually
schlubs sitting at a kitchen table.
with a cat in a bag.
Yep.
Yeah.
Toyama's here.
Yeah. Ian.
Donna's
Yep.
here somewhere. Donna's over
Yeah.
there sleeping. Woo!
There's Donna. She's sleeping.
Do right up the urethra. There we go. All right. Let's talk about Willy's
Oh
Wonderland.
my gosh. Yes. Let's get going.
20 minutes in, we're going to talk about the movie.
We're in trouble already.
I'm nervous already. This movie is Willy's Wonderland. It is. I'll start with our synopsis. Willy's Wonderland is a movie where Nick Cage kicks ass,
He
and
does.
especially animatronic ass. It is basically Five Nights at Freddy's, except Nicolas Cage is a badass version.
He is.
It's the
a
DLC.
bad dude.
It's the DLC that everyone wants for Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes. I guess.
Because I personally found all of those movies really boring. Interesting story when you learn about it. Boring games.
Yeah,
Did I call them movies?
You did.
Oh, that's not
It's
right.
okay.
So, Mike, tell us a little bit about the movie.
The movie is badass, like Johnny said.
God damn, this
Um,
movie's so cool. There's so
it
many
is.
cool things in this
It
movie.
is.
Nicolas
It is.
Cage has no lines in this movie.
None. Not a one. Not a line. But anyways, the movie starts off with him driving a badass Camaro, and all of a sudden the spike strips
Yeah, they have
flames his
zigzags.
tires.
Yep.
And so some scumbag in a tow truck picks him up, and it looks like here we go to Willy's Wonderland. I mean,
We
it goes.
I
We
can't.
don't take. You don't take cash or we don't take credit.
They don't take
You gotta-
credit. They don't take cash to fix tires.
Right.
Or he says it's going to be $1,000 to replace all of the tires, and he got a one of the strips chipped the paint, so it's going to cost him $1,000 to replace everything, and they only
Right.
take cash. And so he's like, "Well, do you want to? You could work it off." And then they're like, "Well, you go into this place. It's called Willy's Wonderland, and clean it up. The owner wants to reopen it and everything."
Right.
So this movie is basically a giant montage of Nicolas Cage cleaning things, taking breaks, and kicking ass.
It's awesome.
And when I say taking breaks, I literally mean taking breaks.
Uh-huh.
He's constantly drinking something called punch.
Power Punch.
Is it called Power Punch?
It's called Power
It's
Punch.
just got a fist on the can. Man, everything about this
Badass.
movie is fun and cool. Like,
It
it's
is.
the dumbest movie, probably, but
Oh,
it's
it's so stupid, but it's so
it's
great.
so good. Like, I love this movie. I gave it a 9 out of 10 on IMDb. By the way, it averages a 4.1.
On
That means,
IMDb?
yeah, that means that this movie averages lower than America the Motion Picture.
Oh, come the fuck on.
And this movie is actually fun to watch compared to that. Channing Tatum should be ashamed.
Oh,
I mean, he should be ashamed anyway, but like he should be ashamed for that movie.
come on. This movie is way better, dude.
Yeah, but he's constantly drinking that stuff.
And what I liked about it the most is the character development, which basically didn't exist for Nicolas Cage. You
Yeah,
needed to learn nothing about him to learn that he's a bad motherfucker, dude.
we literally learn nothing about Nicolas Cage's
Nothing.
character because he has
Nothing.
zero dialogue through this movie.
Nothing.
And what makes it better is that there are actual characters that interact with him that have dialogue.
Yes. And he still does nothing. He walks away. He plays pinball.
There are literally scenes in the movie where characters ask him yes or no questions and he just stares at them.
He does. He just stares at him like he's mute or something. It's very odd.
Yeah.
But it's awesome because he's just doing his own thing.
Yeah. And I
It
love
was,
I legitimately it was literally just like, yeah, the job he was given in order to repair his car, it's clean this place from top to bottom, and they give him a t-shirt and they're like, congratulations, you're a part of the Willy staff. And he kind of looks at the t-shirt, and based on the way he looks at it, you're just like, he's not going to put that fucking t-shirt on. Leather Jacket Man's not going to wear that dumb Willy's Wonderland t-shirt. Next scene, he's in that t-shirt. He's just in the Willy's Wonderland t-shirt, just scrubbing away, doing the cleaning. Cleaning everything. Like, half of this movie is a cleaning montage. Sav was talking about how like satisfying it is to just watch footage of Nicolas Cage cleaning pinball machines and urinals.
It's awesome.
It's so fucking weird.
It's awesome.
It's great. There's something that's just fun about this movie.
You know what the best scene is, though, Johnny?
Is it when he curb stomps an animatronic gorilla on a urinal?
Nope.
Because that's pretty awesome.
That's badass. But when him and the girl are going to be facing that one with the long tongue, and then his watch goes off, and then he hands her the knife, and it just...
Because at the beginning of the movie, he sets his watch to mark like every time he goes on breaks,
but probably like every 2 hours.
Yeah, because the guy tells him like, oh, be sure to remember to take breaks, like don't rush it, and he's like, okay, and he like sets the first thing we see him doing when he walks in is he sets an alarm, and then he gets to cleaning. And
there's
literally a part where they're fighting an animatronic chameleon who can shoot her tongue out and grab people and break their necks. Which, by the way, everything in this movie is cool. Like, the bad guys are cool. Like, the characters are cool. the like fucking death count fodder is fucking awesome. Because there are, I think, 5 or 6 characters. No, it's 5 characters. They go in. Thank you, Sino. We try to be cool.
Oh, thanks.
But the first thing what the fuck I was talking about?
You were talking about when they first see the furries.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's 6 total characters that end up stuck in there. Because at the very beginning, we see there's this girl who's trying to she's trying to burn down the building, and she gets arrested. And you
Yep.
find out there's this story about her and the sheriff, and she's kind of the sheriff's daughter. But the first thing we see is the sheriff handcuffing her to a radiator.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
that's probably not great.
Yeah.
We got off track. This is great.
So going back to the knife scene, that's what we were originally talking about.
The knife scene. Oh, shit. Like where he's fighting the chameleon, and like the one girl that's in there, she was getting attacked by the chameleon
Mm-hmm.
because the guy who had a crush on her just got killed by the chameleon,
Yep.
and then the chameleon went to attack her and him, and then his watch went off for his break, and then he just like looked at her and handed her the switchblade knife and left.
and it's so strange because he just went go back to drink his pop and
He
play
goes
his
back
pinball. It's
and
so
just
weird.
drinks that fucking Coke. And like the whole time I was just like, is that an energy drink?
Yeah,
It must be
I
an
don't
energy
know.
drink. In my brain, it's an energy drink because he's there all night.
Uh-huh.
And I remember working third shift, and we'd have our energy drink breaks,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it very well could be. I mean, I just think it's so funny. He just hands her the thing, and it's like, well, I'm gonna go do my own thing. Try not to die.
Yeah, it's just fucking good luck. Nicolas Cage does such a good job in this movie, though.
He
Like,
does.
you actually pick up on he's able to communicate ideas and feelings through this movie without speaking,
Uh-huh. Yes.
which is something that I did not think Nicolas Cage was super capable of doing.
Neither did I.
At least not carrying a whole movie that way. He did it with
Right.
He kind of did it with Mandy, but later on in
Yeah.
that movie has a lot more dialogue.
Right.
So it's a little different. I love Mandy. I also love
Me
this
too.
movie. Like this, we saw the trailer for this movie, and I think we were all together, and I was just like, this is going to be the best movie of the year if they
Right.
do it like a Mandy style movie, and it fucking
Uh-huh.
was.
It was.
Or it's just Nick Cage not saying or doing anything, and just kicking ass.
Yeah. Fucking people up. Or in
Yep.
this case, animatronics.
It makes it better.
It does.
One of my favorite things is when Ozzy the ostrich is moving his neck around and he goes, "I'm gonna feast on your face." Like everything in this movie is campy as shit. It's
Right.
great.
Right. It's just fun. It's a fun movie.
But yeah, there's a scene where he's in the bathroom. He cleans a whole bathroom in a montage on screen.
Mhm.
At one point, they speed it up.
Yeah.
Like it's a fast forward montage on screen. It's great. God,
It
I
is
love
pretty
this
cool.
movie. I might watch this movie again tomorrow.
Oh, well, there you go.
I have the Blu-ray. I want to see if there's commentary because there are things in this movie where I'm just like, "What the fuck, guys?"
Mm-hmm.
My main criticism is there are a few special effects that don't hold up very well.
Yep.
Most of them you cannot tell super. You can't really. Fuck. You can't really tell that it's as bad as it is a lot of the time because things are grungy and dirty in the movie.
Right.
It's more anytime there's a special effect that's outside. Like the
Yeah.
end of the movie with Tito the Turtle, that looked like shit. And,
Right.
that was just bad, dude.
Yeah, that was pretty cheesy.
Yeah. But it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't expect much from a movie like this. I mean, you really don't.
No. And like I think a lot of the criticisms I saw of this movie were like, oh, it's not like over the top enough. But I think this was just the perfect amount
Right.
for what it was. Like
I mean, it
this
doesn't
is
need to be a hardcore.
um we've talked about the concept of like what a perfect movie could be, which is like you take a movie with what script you have and it couldn't possibly be made any better. I don't think this could have been done any better.
Hmm.
Like I think if you had added like more crazy stuff, it would have gotten dull, but with those breaks that you have in between the fights, it makes it
Right.
like it kind of builds up suspense a little bit,
Uh-huh.
and it actually makes everything a little like it's like, all right, we're getting into the action now, and then like
Right.
the action scene happens, and then you're down and you're like, all right, that's good,
Hmm.
we'll take our break, and you know.
Hmm. Yeah, and it kind of builds up, not only that, but it kind of builds up tension in terms of how is Nicolas Cage going to, fuck up this other animatronic?
I know, like
You
there's
know,
so
how
many.
the fuck is he going to kill him this time?
I mean, I still think man, there's so many good kills in the movie though.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's what tonight was. Like we watched well, you can probably tell from the title. We watched Willy's Wonderland and Freaky, and there's so many
Yep.
cool kills in both of
There
these
is.
movies.
There is. It's really unique kills.
Yeah.
I mean, the curb stomp.
Oh my god, like we have to just when he just curb stomps that fucking gorilla on
That
the
was
urinal.
awesome.
That's
Awesome.
one of the grossest, weirdest things I've ever seen in a movie.
It's awesome.
Ah, it was awesome.
It was great.
Uh, Siren Sarah is probably one of my favorite animatronics in the movie because she
Okay.
moves so creepily.
Yep.
Like she's the closest thing to like a horror character in this movie.
Right. Right.
Because like there's a scene later on where she's like crawling up the walls and shit.
Hmm.
Her
Yep.
mouth opens up with like weird black demon shit. Like
Uh-huh.
she's a fucking creepy character.
Uh-huh.
But then you have like Tito the turtle, who's like a racist turtle kinda.
Right.
He's got the big mustache and the sombrero. He only speaks Spanish. Or he
Yeah.
speaks Spanish most of the time. He has a few lines that aren't.
Right. Yeah, but I think it's just so fun.
It's
I mean,
goddamn. It's so fun. Like
that's what makes it so good because it's so fun.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said though, I mean you don't expect much from it. So I mean, you can't say it's a fantastic, like riveting story or it did what it had to do with it.
I think it's actually does pull off a really riveting story though.
I
'Cause
mean, it ain't legendary.
Having a character who doesn't speak through the whole movie added to this movie.
Right.
One of the criticisms I saw was just like, oh, Nick Cage doesn't talk at all. He should have had like one-liners and stuff. That would have dumbed down the movie. It would have made it
Right.
less. I don't think that would have been good. There are a few really dumb parts, like I don't understand why those two people started having sex in the one room.
I don't know. That was dumb.
Openly,
Well, I mean, it's a typical like slasher flick, so you had to have that.
we literally have 5 teens who exist solely for the purpose of watching them kill people, which is
Yes.
fine.
Yes.
But we never really get to know them too well, which I know
like,
a lot
like
of people
Nicolas Cage.
I think we get to know plenty about Nicolas Cage. We get to know all we need to know about Nicolas Cage. It's the same concept as like with
Exactly.
the same concept as like with John Wick. What do we know about John Wick? His wife died and left him a dog, and he's a crazy like killer.
Yeah.
And that's
And
all
then
we
they
need to
killed his
know.
dog.
And then they killed his dog, and now he's rampaging.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That's kind of what this is, where it's like they fucked up his car, he's stuck, he's a badass, but he's willing to do this thing.
Right.
and he's gonna do it no matter what. He's definitely a determined person. Because if he wasn't determined, they show up and that place is fucking spotless the next day.
Yeah. I mean, he's an awesome dude.
Yeah, like it's so we learn plenty about him through the movie. And at the end, that girl takes off with him too, which is kind of weird.
Fun ride. It'd be a fun ride.
I think I turned to Sav and I was just like, that would be the worst road trip partner ever.
100%.
Although he does give her one of his punches. Yep.
Whatever the hell that is.
I don't know. Probably an energy drink.
Probably.
Yeah. It is what it is.
I mean, that's a lot of energy drinks, though.
I want to say he drinks 6 or 7 throughout the night.
Yeah.
At that one scene, he opened up the trunk of his car and it was just filled with those fucking energy drinks. He had like a pallet of them in the trunk of his car. And I was just like, what the fuck is that, beer? And he's like, no, it's called punch.
I think the funniest thing is one of you or Sam talked about tuna fish with Neil Breen.
Yeah, it's just like, oh man. Sav was like, for a second I thought those were just cans of tuna fish. And we were all like, oh, like Double Down, right? Oh,
so
shit.
just to let everybody know, one of these days we will cover Neil Breen. In time.
At some point.
In time.
It'll have to be special. It'll have to be right. Because otherwise it's going to be weird. You know what I mean? It's just, it's a special thing. We got to do it in a special way. It's like Necromantic. Necromantic has to be special. Neil Breen November. We'll see.
We already had this discussion during B-View's IRL, in that we have to watch Dare Toads King again. I don't know if I can.
We're going to.
I don't honestly know if I can.
You're gonna, because I'm gonna. And if I do it, you have to do it too. You're gonna watch Dare Toads King with us. We're all gonna watch Dare Toads King. It's gonna be a fun family time, Mike.
I can't wait.
He's whistling zippity doo dah out your assholes.
Anyways.
Dare Toads King.
Anyways, going back to Willy's Wonderland, which is a much more pleasant film.
Oh. I don't know if it's a better film, but it's definitely more fun.
Than Dare Toads King?
Dare Toads King is a masterfully crafted film.
I'm sorry, but we cannot talk about Dare Toads King anymore. It's 11:52 at night. I will never sleep.
Hey, Mike, remember that episode, that part of it that was just a guy smashing his head against a wall for 5 minutes? That was fun.
You wonder why we almost had 10 people at that movie night, and it ended with 3, and one of them we were out
One of them were at their house, so they couldn't leave.
Oh, that is fucking funny, dude. Anyways. Oh, that's too funny.
Oh my god. We thought it would be more fun, like Necromantic was.
We did, but that was not fun.
Necromantic is gross, but at least it's kind of fun. Or, like, it's fun to watch with friends. Don't watch it on your own, because then it's weird. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, The Room is fun with friends, but it's boring, like, on your own. This isn't like that. Necromantic
No.
is like, it's fun with your friends. It's creepy when you're on your own.
Hmm.
Because then it feels like, oh, I'm watching a movie about people who fuck corpses just at home
Yeah.
on my
No.
own.
No. Can't do it. No.
Psycho Juicebox approved.
Yeah.
Go watch Necromantic.
Oh, we're still on Necromantic. Oh, great.
Go on. Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka is Psycho Juicebox approved, but so is Willy's Wonderland.
Yeah. One of these days, too, we'll cover Willy Wonka.
Oh, fuck. We're going to have to do a Generation Wars for Willy Wonka, aren't we?
Yes, we sure will.
I'll have to find an audiobook.
We sure will.
Yeah, because I'm going to re-listen to The Shining, Doctor Sleep, It, and Pet Cemetery.
Okay.
Do watch Necromantic. Don't let Sino turn you away from the true light.
Yes, do you remember we still have to rent out a theater to everybody who wants to see it?
I don't think they'll let us do that, Mike.
Here's to hoping.
If you love movies, you should watch Necromantic. We
Should.
learned about it through Amazon.
Yes.
The number of
And
times
we were at work. We were at work, and we said we have to do something that just.
I went to work.
Like, there's a banned movie that was banned, and I'm like,
It's just like,
we
Mike,
have to do it.
I saw on Amazon it recommended this Blu-ray to me, and I'm not 100% sure why.
Mm-hmm.
But like I looked into it, and it's a trilogy. And
Right.
according to this, they only made 100,000 copies of the Blu-ray, but it's been banned in like every country until like now.
Right.
And he was just like, "Oh well, we have to fucking watch it." And I
You
showed
have to.
I showed it to him, and it's the cover of the movie is literally like a woman embracing a corpse, and he was just like, "We have to watch this movie."
We have to do.
So I spent $30. Oh, I guess a total of $90, and got all the Necromantic, all the it's called the fucking Corpse trilogy. Oh no,
Yes.
fucking Corpse Art trilogy. Yeah. Jorg Bootgereit, I think, is the director.
Mm-hmm.
He's known for
Remember,
making.
it's a love story, Johnny. It's a love story.
The second one is a love story.
Uh-huh.
I like how we were more disturbed by that director's intro than anything else in that movie.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, we need to stop talking about that. Why are we talking about
Yeah,
Necromantic?
that's why I said let's go back to
Let's talk about Willy's Wonderland. Willy's Wonderland is an awesome movie about animatronics that get their shit rocked by Nick Cage.
Right. And let's obviously say that, spoilers. This is obviously spoilers.
Mike, take
But
us
we'll
through
cut
the
it-
plot a little bit.
Right, and that's what I was going to do.
Okay.
So it was originally like a child's, like a, what do you call that? A Chuck E. Cheese, basically. Yeah. And they hired a serial killer, John?
The restaurant was, or the place was opened by a sadistic, crazy serial killer.
Okay.
And he.
See, I kind of zoned out at that point, right then and there.
You mean exposition person? Exposition person. There was a period in the movie where they just kind of started expositioning, and all of us were like, "Ah, cool." Huh. Because, at a certain point, it doesn't feel like exposition anymore when you don't have any dialogue in your film.
Right.
But yeah, it was super. She said it's like one of the most sadistic and sinister serial killers of the 90s.
Right. Yeah, because they killed like families and children
and he opened that place, he opened Willy's Wonderland, and then he hired a bunch of other sadistic evil people so they would all get together and kill people at Willy's Wonderland.
Right. Real nice. And then what happened after that? Did they get convicted, or what happened?
Oh, you don't. Oh my God, you missed like the whole reason for the movie. Okay, so what happened was they kind of got caught, but before the police came to search the place, they all committed a ritual, satanic suicide
Oh,
ritual
okay,
that
okay,
put their souls into inanimate objects, and
okay,
all of the serial killer's souls inhabited the animatronics, the 8
oh, okay,
animatronics.
okay,
So that's
okay.
how that happened.
All right, okay.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, so after that,
It
it was
kind of
sold or it was bought by Tex.
fuck yeah, it was. It closed down and then it was sold to that Tex guy,
Yep.
and Tex. This is all learned like an hour into
Yeah.
the movie. Um,
Right.
the Tex guy, who is the one who said he wants to reopen the place, it was sold to him, and then he made a deal with the animatronics that he would feed people to him,
Right.
and the
Yeah, because he tried
animatronics.
to have it bulldozed,
Yeah,
and then the guy died.
well, someone else tried to have it bulldozed, and then they died.
Right.
Or the guy who was gonna bulldoze it died.
Yeah. Yep.
So the whole town made a pact with Satan, or a pact with the animatronics. He made a pact with the animatronics so that the animatronics would stop going around the town and killing people, so they would feed them instead.
Right.
So they put out the strips to pop everyone's tires, and then they feed whoever they find to the animatronics inside.
Right. Right.
And Willy's Wonderland is a wild ride.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And then it goes on from there, obviously feeding,
And yeah,
family to these animatronics, but then you have the janitor, which he's
that's
credited as
Nick Cage's name, and character's name is the janitor.
the janitor.
Fucking great. Love that shit.
Fucking badass janitor.
And he is the janitor. He cleans
He is.
everything.
Yep.
That is the grossest place in the world when he goes in, and it looks like it's ready to be opened the next day, and I don't know how he did it.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
Yep.
good movie,
He's
though.
very good at it.
What are the best deaths in this movie?
Well, are you talking about people or animatronics?
I'd say any. Just in
Oh,
general.
the curb stomp is. You
The
don't get better
urinal
than
stomp.
that. I mean, you don't get better than that, dude.
He put his teeth right on the urinal.
He did, and he just boom,
Oh.
boom. Like,
There's-
holy shit!
There are so many scenes in this movie where, like, these animatronics just fuck people up left and right, and then Nick Cage just has no problem with any of them.
None.
There are
None.
several points where he gets injured, and then it just cuts to him. One of my favorite parts in this movie, hands down, is like every time he gets like injured or his shirt gets dirty, he like completely changes into a
Right.
different shirt. Like there's a pile of Willy's Wonderland shirts, and he changes into a new one each time one gets ripped or bloody.
Right.
So it's literally just like you have a scene where he kills an animatronic, and then it shows him like putting duct tape over whatever wound he got, and then
So bad at end, he has them just piled in garbage bag
yeah,
because he can't leave.
yeah, yes, it's a curb stomp, but he does it with a urinal
Yeah.
to an animatronic gorilla.
Awesome. It's awesome.
It's very funny, very gross.
What would you say yours is, John?
I mean that's my favorite one probably,
Uh-huh.
but I mean there's so many good ones. Like I really like Tex and the tow truck guy's deaths at the end, where
Oh, when they get blown up?
where they look in the the back. I love it because of how it looks, because it explodes, and then you just see Siren Sarah just like go and just like fly off into the distance.
So my question is, with that, I mean, does Willy's Wonderland spirit still exist because she's technically still alive?
She's still alive. The other ones seem like they weren't, because like she's the one that Nicolas Cage basically face fucked to death. So it wasn't like as like violent as the others. Like Ozzy Ostrich, he rips its spine out.
Right.
He curb stomps the gorilla on the urinal until he rips something out of something. I don't remember what. He cuts off one of the other heads. Rips the brain, I think, out of the alligator.
Yep. I thought too when he was fighting the what the hell is the ironclad soldier or whatever the hell he was?
His name's Nighty Night.
Yeah, 99.
Yeah. That's the one. He cuts his head off.
Takes that fucking sword, dude, and he does like a Eddard Stark and.
Yep. Fucking badass.
Awesome movie.
Yeah, I'm not a huge action movie guy, but this was a very.
You have to give it a watch.
Oh, everyone should watch this
watch.
movie. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And I know a lot of other reviewers have talked shit about this movie, and they're fucking wrong. Like, if you enjoy B movies, you'll love this shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. It's got.
It is.
When you think of an action horror film starring Nicolas Cage fighting animatronic robots while he's also a janitor, this is exactly the movie you expect it would be based on.
Exactly.
And it is exactly what it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just I think it's a perfect movie. I don't think it could have been improved. Well,
right.
One thing could have improved it, and that's the special effects.
Uh-huh.
But I like that they used puppets and like costumes for a majority of the animatronics most of the time.
Uh-huh.
So I gave it a 9 on IMDb. I love this movie. It's so good.
Fun. Give it a watch.
Yeah.
Gotta give it a watch.
100% watch this movie.
Yep.
It's on Hulu right now.
It is.
I would recommend buying the Blu-ray though.
Yep.
It's a good, decent Blu-ray.
Yep.
Not as many bonus features as I would like, but you know.
Okay.
It is what it is.
All right. Good.
All right. Well, I think that's it for Willy's Wonderland. I don't think there's much more we can say other than just be like, "Oh man, wasn't it cool when X happened?" And like, "Yeah, man." Also, like, "Wasn't it cool when this happened?" Also, pinball. Yeah.
I mean, pinball, cool drinks.
Yeah. But fucking watch this movie. All right. I'm going to put up the image for a bit. And
all right.
We'll see y'all in a bit.
Yep.
I mean,
just hang around.
Yeah, I'm not leaving. I'm just, you know, moving some stuff around on the set.
Hey, you gotta move the stuff around on the set. Got to.
You know, I should probably change the set back here. I don't change it as often as I do. Because like we change it all the time, like in between shoots and shit for normal B views. But for the live, I usually just keep everything the way it is back here, and I should probably change it up.
I mean, you can if you want.
I feel like it's like for our normal videos, it's not like super our stuff isn't like out there, you know? It's not like super noticeable. But like
what?
I think it's noticeable enough for it to be important.
Well,
Like you can see that we have stuff on there. All right, I'm moving us back up. You ready, Mike? No?
let me finish my granola bar.
Ah, listen to the wonderful sounds of Mike eating on camera.
People eat on camera all the time.
It's the bane of Twitch fans.
Too
Well,
bad.
yeah, fuck y'all. Fuck viewers.
People eat on camera all the time.
Do they?
Fucking A, they do.
I just know that usually people complain like heavily about it.
People snack all the time on cam.
I've never seen that before. That's
Oh, yeah.
interesting.
Oh yeah. I
Because
see people eat cookies and milk, salads.
it's
dinner
literally
and-
it's literally like one of those things that people can't always complain about. Like you lose followers over it type thing. So that's
Well,
interesting.
we're at a just chatting screen there, right? I mean, our be right back, so this won't even be included.
Cino's just like, crunch that granola, Mike, slower.
Smart ass.
Do people really love watching people eat? I don't know.
Oh my
Yes.
god, I fucking love watching people eat, dude.
That's weird.
I mean,
Sounds-
it's,
Well, I'm going to post some links in the meantime. There we go. Wall of text all over our screen. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, but I thought it was like a fetish thing.
mm-mm.
I don't believe y'all, but it is what it is. I mean, no judgments. I just...
Wow. I said some strong judgments there.
No, I don't care. I don't know. I just know that for most podcasts, people get pissy about it all the time.
We're not a podcast.
I know we're not a podcast. Also, do you think that I cut this part out when I edit it? Because I don't. I just find a place in it.
Unbelievable.
What? Do you want me to? You want me to cut out all of the "we'll be back" stuff? Is that a thing? I'll check the YouTube quick.